this is what your spreadsheet can look like. Very simple budget. This is something very simple that you can do now to start tracking your money and to get back on the right track with your money if you're struggling. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be doing a very easy, simple budget that you can follow along with me. I'm just gonna run through, do what I would do for this very easy budget. And it only has one very simple formula that literally anyone can do, super easy. And so we'll go ahead and jump right into it. So I'm gonna name this dashboard tab, or let's even just name it January. And we'll go ahead and open up another tab, and we'll have, this is going to be our January expenses tab. Okay, so you just need two tabs, and you would do this for every single month. So you would just copy these and duplicate them each month going forward. And so yeah, really what we want to do is, when you're budgeting, you have to keep track of your money. So you've got to have a place where you're entering in all of your expenses, so you see how your financial health is. So what we'll go ahead and do is we'll start out with all the categories that I feel like we would at the very least do. And this is kind of up to you as far as what categories you would do. But we'll just go ahead on this expenses page, go ahead and list out our categories horizontally here. So rent, utilities, groceries, eating out. We do separate those. I don't know how many people keep that together. Eating out, car maintenance. What else? We got internet/phone. We have fun money. We have gas. Investing tab. Oh, miscellaneous tab for sure. Insurance. Trying to think what other categories that we would maybe do. There's medical. You could do that one. We'll go ahead and add medical. And once again, this is just so you guys can see how to make a budget, not necessarily that you do these categories. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and stick with this. We'll just go ahead and center align this. We'll bold this title. We're gonna go ahead and put a little green color in there. We'll widen this car maintenance column. Just widen those columns a little bit. And these are gonna be where our entries go. We'll just go 15 down. And so what we'll do is we're gonna put a border. This is your borders right here. And let's go and hit all borders. Okay. And then up here, we're gonna go ahead and put wrong tab, a thicker bottom border. So we'll go to this one and hit the bottom border. Okay, so that's where all of our expense entries will go, is in this little table going forward, and I'll show you how that works. And then we'll also do an income column down here. And we'll just do, we'll just go ahead and center this, same thing, bold, green, go ahead and do that, and underline this. Actually, no, we want to do this first. We're going to go ahead, we'll just underline that many. It's not like you're getting, unless you have multiple businesses and a bunch of income coming in from multiple sources, but you don't need that many lines here for income. And we're going to go ahead and change that to skinnier line and put a thicker line under this one. Okay, so this is just where our entries will go, and we'll see how this works later. So what we'll do right now is January tab is going to be like our dashboard, where we see kind of our financial picture and the statistics from our entries. So we're going to go ahead and copy this top line. So just highlight this, your header row here, and copy it. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and just paste it, and it's starting in the B column. Okay. Once again, we'll widen the car maintenance tab because those are longer wording there. All right. So now we're going to name a couple rows. So we're going to have a planned spend row and an actual spend row. Okay. And then we're going to have the difference row. Okay. So now what we'll do is these are all going to be dollar amounts here. So we're going to go ahead and hit this format as currency. Okay, and then we want this all centered. Okay, now let's just check and make sure this is working. So if I put in $4, okay, put in $4 and it's centered. You can type that anywhere in this area. Okay, it's working. We know it's working now. All right. So what we'll go ahead and do as well is I want to put a little border right here for the difference. We're going to do an underline border. We'll do this double line. Okay. That's our little border there. And so now this is how it's going to work. So our planned spend is going to be what we're estimating for each one of these categories. Okay. And then our actual spend is based off what we actually spend from this January expenses tab that we made. So what we want to do is, this is the one formula I was talking about, is we're going to go ahead and do an equals sum. And that's all you have to do, just equal sum of parentheses. And then we're going to go over to this other tab, and you can see we're in the rent column. So we're going to go over to this other tab, and we're going to highlight this whole column of rent right here. Okay. And we're just going to, after you highlight that whole column, you just hit enter. And so what's going to happen is now every single time you populate an expense into rent, it'll automatically populate into this actual spend tab. And so what we want to do to make this easier is, this is called anchoring, but you're just going to put a $sign before the 2 and a $sign before the 15. And then you just will drag this over all the way to medical. So all I did is I hit this, and I hit this little circle in the corner, and I dragged it all the way over to medical. And what happened is it's keeping the 2 and the 15 the same, but it's going A, B, C, moving as we go. Because if you look in the eating out column, it says D up here. And you go to January expenses, eating out column is in D. Okay, so very simple. That's the only formula basically we'll be doing. Very easy. Okay, and then your difference is simply going to be your equals planned spend minus your actual spend. That's all. And then we'll move that over. Okay, and I'm going to spice this up just a tad. I'll bold this, widen this just a tidbit, and I'm going to change the color, maybe just do a yellow. How's that? That looks fine to me. Okay, and then what we're going to do is you're just going to pop in your planned spend of what you feel like you're going to spend for that month. So we're just going to do some random numbers here. So for rent, we'll put 1,500, utilities, maybe 200, groceries, we'll do 700. Say you spend 150 on eating out, got to get an oil change, $100, internet and phone, we'll do 125. Fun money, you gave yourself $50 for that month. You're going to spend $200 on gas, maybe $300 you're going to invest. Miscellaneous, $100. Insurance, your car insurance, life insurance, whatever, that's going to be $250. And then a medical, you're going to have a doctor's appointment, $150. Let's just say that that's what we're estimating, okay? And then now we're going to create some little boxes here. We're going to create one right here, one right here, and one right here. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay. So we're going to merge this together. So just keep following along with me here. We're going to hit this merge cells button up here. So merge it. And then we're going to center it. And then put it in the middle right here. So we're using those three. And you're just going to type in planned spend. Okay. And then right here, going to do a similar thing. We're going to merge cells. We're going to center it and put it in the middle. And then we're also going to make this, format this as currency. Oops. Hopefully that worked. And we're going to bold this. Okay. So what this is going to be equals sum. We're doing that sum formula again. Very simple. You're just going to highlight all of your planned spend. Okay. So that's our planned spend for the month. And we'll make this a little bit bigger. Up to 20. How about that? That looks pretty good. And then same with this. We're going to go ahead and bold the planned spend. We'll make that a little bit bigger. Maybe 15 looks good. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to border this. Okay. And then since this is spend, we're going to highlight this red. So we'll go ahead, do like more of a Christmas green there. We want to change this to white lettering. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I think that's pretty good. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to copy that and we're going to paste. We're going to paste right here. We're going to put 3 of them, okay? But we're going to change this right here. This is going to say actual spend. And this is going to say difference. So your actual spend is just going to be equals the sum of, let's see, equals the sum of your actual spend row. And you'll just highlight your whole spend row. Okay, so it's 0 because we haven't typed in any expense entries. So all 0, and then your difference is simply going to be equals your planned spend minus your actual spend. Okay, so that looks right. That all looks good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create a similar thing, but a planned income and an actual income. So we'll go ahead and just drop down 1 here, and we're just going to copy because it'll be very similar formatting. But this time we're just going to do planned income. We'll do actual income. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and, we'll change the formatting here to green since it's money. We'll go ahead and change that to green as well. There's that one. Okay. So this one, planned income doesn't need a formula. It's just, it's what you are planning on making. At least what we do is we do what you're planning on making after taxes come out, after your benefits and insurance stuff comes out of your paycheck. That's what we do for our planned income. So we'll just say, we'll just go ahead and put $6,000. Okay, and then your actual income is going to be equals. You're going to go back over here to the expenses tab, and you're just going to highlight this income right here. That's all you got to do. So now, forgot the sum, equals sum. Got to do that, equals sum. And then highlight those cells, enter. Cool, now it's 0. Okay, so now this is what we're looking at. And you can do a lot of different things with this, as far as like you can make pie charts and bar graphs and line charts. You can do all sorts of things, and you can automate things more, make it more fancy. But this is very simple. And so just so you can see though, we'll go ahead and enter in, we'll just throw in some expenses here. Let's say your rent turns out to be $14.50, $150 on utilities. You spend $50 here in groceries, another $70 here. And then you spend 46, and then a big order of 200 on groceries. Say you go out to eat on a $40 dinner. You spent $70 on gas. Oh, you invested $200 in the stock market. Your doctor's appointment was $100. I'm just throwing numbers in here. And actually, we could just really quick make this look a little bit better. We'll just go ahead and center this, and we'll make this currency and get rid of the zeros. And there you go. And we can do the same thing for income. And actually, kind of a cool feature, you can do this. You can just hit one of these and copy the cell. And then you can, if you right click, let's see here, you do pay special and just hit format only. And then when you type, let's say you get a $1,000 paycheck, it formats it exactly everything we just did up here. So, okay, so that's kind of cool. I just cleaned that up a little bit. So now when you come over here, you can see that your rent, your eating out, your groceries, your gas, your investing, it's all populated over here, right? And you can start to see, oh, this is my actual spend. I got $1,000 of income. And you can start to get a good picture of how you're doing. And then your difference, this is where you can see how much you have left over in each category. And one thing I like to do on my own spreadsheet is do some what's called conditional formatting, and you can change it to be green. If you're still in the green for that category, you can change it to be red if you have lost money in that category, or just be yellow if you broke even on that category. That's what I like to do. You can change colors. But yeah, simply put, this is what your spreadsheet can look like. Very simple budget. I'm looking at my camera right now, and we've been going about 15-20 minutes here. Didn't take that long. This is something very simple that you can do now to start tracking your money and to get back on the right track with your money if you're struggling. And you can push yourself with a budget. This is where if you are struggling with money, you're having a hard time having discipline, this helps bridle you and get you in a better position just by budgeting and starting to track your money here and see all of these numbers. And so anyway, that was all for today. I hope you like this video, just following me along here with this very easy budget. But anyways, I'll see you on the next time with the Budget Dad. Bye.